710 ESPN Seattle presents Bob and Groz's One More Thing.
Powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
Shut up, Hank. Was that too far? Did I go too hard?
No, you could go further. I'd be just fine with it.
All right, so we've talked about Hank Williams Jr. once, and we thought this ended. Didn't we think this ended like last week? He sort of had his blow up, and ESPN blew back at him for his comments comparing the president to Hitler, and
why that was a big deal, I'm not sure.
They decided to exercise their free speech by telling him they didn't need his services anymore.
Speak at your own risk. That's how it goes, man.
The story's over and done at that point.
Yeah, he said, I'm taking my song and my rowdy friends and I'm out of here.
Yeah, he did what he's had to do, and said, I'm going to write it. He actually then wrote a song about those two, and I think it came out last week. He says he's gotten 100,000 downloads on it anyway.
Which is probably 99,000 more than he's had in about 15 years.
Rockstar with the good shot right there. He's on The View today. So
The View?
He's of all people, right? He's on The View, and let me just get you some of the quotes here. He comes on wearing a Yankees Mickey Mantle jersey and orange-colored sunglasses. He says he was misunderstood. He was trying to make a political point, declined to apologize, take back his earlier statement. When co-host Joy Behar, you familiar with Joy Behar?
I am, yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah, I do know who she is.
Okay. Said that mentioning Hitler in his Obama statement was treacherous, and that he could have said Stalin or someone else, some other world figure.
Didn't you?
I'm sure I did. I mean, everyone logically would have said that, right? Although I don't know why that name in particular. Williams replied, I didn't go to Harvard. I'm not smart enough to know the difference.
Between Stalin and Hitler?
Or Obama and Hitler.
Or Obama and Hitler. Now, so I don't think he gets a pass for that. That's pretty dumb anyway, isn't it?
He's really doing nothing to eliminate the stereotype that exists around country folks. And
which is, if he wants to do that, it's okay. I think he's still with his hardcore here. He's still good. And then he went into Fantasyland.
Oh.
And again, I'm gonna have to read it. And
right.
Even in the articles in the LA Times, they refer to it as one of, not the. I think it's one of the more bizarre moments. In the interview on The View, the panel pointed out the phrase from ESPN's statement when they cut ties with him. Mm-hmm. It said, the success of Monday Night Football has always been about the games, and that will continue. That was ESPN's line, and they said that when Cosell was doing the games, it was about the game. And
which is true.
Yeah, and it's consistent. More than anything else, it's what they have always said.
And hopefully he's not under the illusion anybody's tuning in to hear his dopey song.
Okay, here's his response. Williams replied with a quote. He said he had heard President Harry Truman make it the Rose Garden back in 1948. Quoting Hank now.
Okay.
He was asked a political question and he said, son, never kick a cow turd on a hot day.
Okay.
The bottom line, folks, is Mickey is a mean mouse. He stepped into this pile, ESPN, and now he's doing this.
What is that?
That's what he did.
That's an odd look.
He turned and pointed to the Mickey Mantle's name on his jersey and said, this is my Mickey right here. I'm not saying it made any sense. I'm saying they refer to it as one of the most bizarre moments. I say there's no contest.
Yeah, the hand-waving thing was a little odd. That's bizarre, too.
It is. See, he stood and started shaking his arm as he was trying to get rid of something. Now, in terms of good old country wisdom, kicking a cow turd on a hot day is a bad idea.
I'd take that advice.
Of the whole thing, of everything that he said in there, that's the one piece of good advice to get out of it.
Yeah.
Don't kick a cow turd on a hot day. Otherwise, the guy is Looney Tunes.
Which I'm glad he said, because I was about ready to do that at any point now.
And by cow turd, I don't mean Hank. Although I might if he keeps doing crap like this. Yeah, he kind of is.
Could he come off as more of an ignorant rube if he tried? I mean,
beyond the point. Look, even people who are commenting on this stuff, and you expect it to be the complete bizarre spectrum of all, are saying, everyone kind of did it the American way here.
Said what you said.
Hank said what he felt like saying. ESPN reacted like the way they felt like reacting. There's no wrong here necessarily.
Everybody functioned within their rights. Everybody. He said
the Constitution worked.
Yep, it worked out fine. But you speak at your own risk, Hank. Sometimes you can say whatever you like, but sometimes there's a consequence, and there was, and now he wants to act like he was wronged on some level, and he's just come off like a big ignorant dope.
Mickey is a mean mouse. I kind of like that.